Praise the Lord, everyone. My name is Madeline White. I am from northern Indiana. Until I was about 11 years old, I lived in northern Indiana, and then I moved down to southern Indiana. And then about 5 years ago, my family moved to Arkansas, the Little Rock, Arkansas area. So when people ask me where I'm from, I'm never really sure how to answer that. But I've just started claiming Indiana because I consider myself a Hoosier. That's where I was born. That's where I was technically raised. So I am from Indiana, but my family currently lives in Arkansas. So I am here at TBC as part of the Christian Counseling Program. If you told me even just a year ago that I would be here for counseling, I would have told you you were crazy. And I would have said, if I was going to Bible college for anything, it would be foreign missions. It would be missions. But within the past year and a half, the Lord has really been dealing with me about becoming a Christian counselor. I began working with an organization called Live Action. It's a pro-life organization, and we work with just a lot of different aspects of the fighting for the rights of the unborn. And so I think that really started something in me, and the Lord has just grown that burden in me. And so I want to specifically work with women who have been through abortions, because I think a lot of times we are so focused on ending abortion that we forget there are literally thousands and thousands and thousands of women who have already had them. And if you look at the statistics, women who have had abortion deal with a lot of depression. They deal with a lot of suicidal thoughts. There's a lot of guilt once they've realized, the decision that they've made. And I want to be there, and I want to be able to counsel them and help them and show them, God is reaching for you. There's mercy for you. There's healing for you, and so we will see what God does with that. I am super excited about it. Ministries I'm involved in. So when my family moved to Arkansas, we actually started a home missions church in the West Little Rock area. And so when you are a child of a home missions church, when you're PK, you quickly realize that there are a lot of needs that need to be met. And so, I've really just kind of stepped in a lot of different areas, but specifically, I've done a lot with teaching Sunday school with our children's program, and then our music program as well. Which has turned into such a learning opportunity for me. It's really been a blessing. It's been an opportunity to grow, and I'm very thankful for that. Let me think. Favorite story from the Gospels about Christ? That's a really hard question to answer, because there are so many great stories. But I think as I was sitting and trying to decide what story I was going to talk about, the story that kept coming to my mind was the story of the woman who washed the feet of Jesus. So a lot of times we hear this story and we just think, about God's mercy, about the mercy of the Lord and how he loved her, and, how he didn't turn her away even though everyone at the table said that he should. We think about that, and that's amazing. But something that's always stuck out to me from that story is that woman's heart. She walked into that house knowing whose house she was at, knowing the type of men, the ministers, the religious figures that were going to be at the table with Jesus. She knew who was there, and she knew she was going to be judged. She knew that was not the custom, that it wasn't quote unquote right for her to be there, to be doing that, but she did it anyways because she just longed and desired to be at the feet of Jesus. And that's how I want to be. I want to be at the Lord's feet, no matter if it's culturally acceptable, no matter if it's technically the right thing, or if people view it as something that I shouldn't be doing. I don't want any of that to matter. I just want to be at his feet. And I want to have a heart like she did. Something people don't know about me. I worked for United Airlines for 5 years after high school, and I was able to go out of the country a lot for free, which was nice. I started traveling when I was 15, and I have been to 19 countries. The goal was to reach 25 countries by the time I turned 25, but COVID has kind of put a damper on those plans, so hopefully I will reach 30 countries by the time I'm 30. Fingers crossed. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to grow with y'all in this class, and have a blessed day.